Man, oh man, I did not expect to get a brand new Donkey Kong game. I did not expect to get a brand new Donkey Kong game this soon. I didn't think it was physically impossible for us to get a new Donkey Kong game. I just thought we'd be waiting a little bit longer. It would come, we would just have to wait a little bit longer for that time to come. But now it's here. Donkey Kong Bananza is a brand new installment in the Donkey Kong series, and it's not a 2D game. No, it's a 3D Donkey Kong game, which is not the first time we've ever gotten one before. I have a soft spot for Donkey Kong 64. I played it a lot back then, but it is a game with a lot of flaws. So I'm guessing because of the hurdles of Donkey Kong 64, we just never got another 3D Donkey Kong game up until now. It's not physically impossible for Donkey Kong to work in 3D. There's just a better way you could probably approach it. And so with Bananza, it seems to find its footing on what it wants to do with Donkey Kong in 3D. I think Bananza is looking pretty promising, and I have a decent amount to say about it as a game. Quickly getting into the premise of Bananza, there is this rumor going around and Donkey Kong is interested in it because of bananas. And so Donkey Kong joins these miner monkeys in helping them out on their way of finding this mysterious thing that's been going around. And so Donkey Kong gets himself stuck into an underground world with this strange creature named Oddrock, which will be joining him on his journey to get the bananas, I guess. He also has to stop this crew named Voidco or whatever. And that is the basic summary I could give for this game and its plot. It's basic, but I think works well enough. It might actually be the most interesting Donkey Kong story, to be honest. It's not much, but it's something different. And it does fit in line with DK's character. He likes bananas, so I guess it makes sense that he would join these miner monkeys. I don't really need to say it, but this game looks pretty nice, up to the character designs and even the environments. I really like Donkey Kong's new design. It's a bit different, but doesn't fully forget what Donkey Kong looks like. For some reason, this game has given him overalls, which actually look kinda nice on him. I definitely prefer Donkey Kong without overalls, but it's something that I don't mind. I like some of the monkey NPC characters, and even the Oddrock doesn't look bad. The members of Voidco have cool designs. You don't really get original monkey characters in the Donkey Kong series that much, so it's always nice to get some new ones. So it's a pretty nice looking game with some good character designs. Speaking of the characters, Cranky Kong is in this game. I didn't really think he was going to be here, but I'm happy to see him. There's a piece of dialogue from Cranky that mentions Rambly, so maybe there's a chance we'll see Diddy Kong in this game. Maybe even Dixie or Funky. Better yet, I'm stretching it a bit. There's also the chance of us seeing King K. Rool again. Maybe not, but it would definitely be nice to see him again. Something I'm kind of loving about this game are the little homages to Donkey Kong's history. Cranky Kong mentions his history with Mario and how they used to be rivals. But not only that, you have an entire homage to the original Donkey Kong Country. I appreciate this kind of stuff. We should talk about the game and its gameplay. So it's somewhat akin to Mario Odyssey, and it kind of does make sense. It seems that the people that made that game are making this game, I have to guess. They've only developed one Donkey Kong game, I'm pretty sure, so it's nice to see them do another one. I am hoping that Bananza is able to keep the difficulty of the Donkey Kong series in mind. It doesn't have to, but it's something I like about this series. It looks pretty fun to play. Donkey Kong can smash and destroy environments around him and collect gold. You're able to pull out different unique chunks in the environment and see what you're able to do with them. And by destroying the environment, you could find yourself areas that you would probably never think to find. You also have to collect these giant crystal bananas. They're basically like the moons from Mario Odyssey. This game really does wear its inspiration off that game, which is not bad. You have stuff like talking to NPCs and doing missions for them. And with this being a 3D Donkey Kong game, his abilities from the 2D games translate into 3D. And it seems to work very well together. I have really no complaints about it. This was the best way they could approach Donkey Kong in 3D, and I'm all for it. It looks fun. Oh, and there are little collectibles you can find in the environment, not just those giant crystal bananas. Oh, and the environments in this game look pretty great. They remind me a lot of Yooka-Laylee. I am now wondering, with the fact you're able to collect gold, could there be the potential of costumes in this game? I find it weird you'd collect a bunch of that stuff and never be able to use it. I'm guessing the overalls are optional because sometimes they're on Donkey Kong and sometimes they're not. That's gotta mean some sort of costume option, right? Something I almost forgot to bring up was Pauline being in this game. She seems to be some sort of companion character to Donkey Kong. It's nice to see her tagging alongside the guy. We don't really get to see the boss fights of Bananza, but they look like they could be a great time. So that's all I have to say about this game. Overall, it's nice to get a brand new Donkey Kong game, and it's looking pretty promising. And the fact it's in 3D is a reality that I never saw coming. Let me know what you think of Donkey Kong Bananza, and I'll see you guys next time, and bye.